You're listening to Truly Unruly with Marcus and Jessica Trufant. What's up, y'all? Welcome back. It's another episode of Truly Unruly with Marcus and Jessica Trufant. My name is Kel. That's Marcus.
Hey.
That's Jessica.
Okay.
What's up, guys?
Body roll. Doing well, brother. Doing
Pretty good.
Doing well. How about yourself?
Good, man. Was traveling last week. Finally good to be back in the desert. Not cold and in the rain. So that's always good. Even though I do enjoy New York. I love that town. But I need this heat. So
Washington's been fairly nice.
It's been beautiful.
Last week or so. Huh?
Yeah.
Yes,
we celebrated our 16th anniversary
this
past weekend.
Sunshine was out. It was a
kicked
good look.
it.
We enjoyed it. Yeah,
that's cool.
Fun.
Yeah, I saw the video that you posted online, Marcus, and of course we reposted it on the Truly page. And
you sent me the
the wedding one. Oh my gosh,
yes.
yeah.
And it's always so good to see that because I've known you guys now for almost 3 years, 4 years.
Yeah,
like more than that. All right.
It's been a minute since we've been doing this.
COVID-ish.
A little before COVID.
Right?
Yeah, a little before COVID. And so, getting to know you guys and like knowing that whole story of your wedding day. And we've, there's an episode about it. If anyone wants to watch it, it's like the third or fourth episode we ever did when we were all super awkward and weird. But it's just such a great story. And then just every time I see Jess's bridesmaids in the emergency foil blankets, dresses, like it is just, I was like, wow, like if they got struck by lightning, they'd be fucked. But it's like,
I told her at the time,
At the time,
it was fresh though. It was on.
I wasn't playing.
I like style,
different, unique stuff, and I already told, like in the first, like you said, the third episode, I told my bridesmaids because they were like, "Wow, maybe like a grayish," and I was like, "If you don't get in these metallic silver spacecraft fucking foil light photo background, roll your fucking rotisserie in dresses, the wedding, you're not in it."
Yeah.
So they said, okay. And the only person that wasn't in it was my maid of honor. And I think she probably still thanks me to this day. I'm sorry. Again, I really apologize.
You shouldn't.
And then the way the dresses were made with the little singes and like, oh my God.
Crinkle, a little foil, just
but everybody knew it but me. Everybody was like, I don't really like that. I think a couple of them were like, just to maybe just kind of be like, all right.
I thought y'all was solid. In my eyes, y'all was straight.
Well, you wore a women's hat backwards.
It appeared that it was a woman's hat, but I was a little bit, I enjoyed myself to the max on the wedding day. So by the time the reception came around,
the hat was completely.
Yeah. I had a little dip in the front.
Yeah, that was the best part though, going back to the crinkles in the dress, because it made it look like there was like an emergency situation and you had to like unfold them.
You had to wear it, out
of the emergency pack. It's just hilarious.
Those emergency,
it was serious.
Let's get this blanket on them. They're gonna die. Let's get this blanket on them before the hypothermia sets in. They were prepared.
So good.
Damn,
it's so good.
That's pretty on point though. Isn't that scary?
I know. Damn.
Oh, all right.
Damn, how many different sounds are going to go off in my ear?
Jess, do you know if any of them kept those dresses?
Oh, I'm quite certain nobody kept their dress. And the day of our wedding, somebody actually completely busted out of the back of their dress. And they had to be sewn in by the seamstress at the hotel. And then she had to be cut out of the dress. So that's how much those dresses were worth.
Wrapped her up like a baked potato, huh?
Wrapped her up like a baked potato, rotisserie, whatever. And
you like that
she came
Marcus?
right on out of it.
Baked potato.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't keep that dress. Hell no. For what? For what? Like you said, Kel, if there was an emergency, I would cut that dress open and I would cover my kids with it. Like, I don't know.
So good.
It's terrible.
Okay. Well, we have a really good email today from a young lady, and let's get to it. She says, "Hi, Marcus and Jessica. Please tell me if I'm overthinking. My man of 4 years is going on a trip with a few of his boys, which I'm totally okay with. He treats me right, and we rarely disagree. But the problem with this trip is he's going to the city where his ex now lives. I noticed she's been liking all his shit on Instagram, too. Just by that line, please don't make the suggestion of murder, Jess, because how she's talking, she sounds like she actually might go and kill something. She goes, I brought it up to him and he says I'm overreacting. Something about it doesn't sit right with me. What should I do next?"
Interesting.
Well, when you preface a whole kind of complaint with, we have such a great relationship. There's nothing between us. There's no cheating. We love each other. It's so great. And I'm like, okay. I don't know. I just think it's weird when you just start that. It's like, okay. Ahead of time, don't make any judgment. Right. But however, he's going to his ex-girlfriend's state. So there's a little bit of insecurity and maybe some imperfection, which is totally normal,
right,
in a relationship. So I wouldn't say go kill the ex, but could you get her locked up for a little bit of time? I don't know.
Wow, amazing. I wonder how far they are in their relationship. This sounds like
4 years.
4 years. Okay, I missed that. Wasn't listening. Mm-hmm. I was gonna say this sounds like early relationship type of drama, right? Or problems. I'd say just if he's gonna go regardless, and he's already made his mind up, and you're just not comfortable with it, you don't want to be the spouse that holds him back just because, right?
I don't know if she's a spouse.
Not a spouse, but you don't want to be that girl, that significant other that's like, okay, I'm so uncomfortable with you going. I know it's you and the boys, but your ex lives there. If you don't trust them, just come out and say it, right? Just
true.
Don't say you're overreacting. You don't want to say that kind of stuff. You don't want to say it. Well, you just got to let it happen then, and you just got to let things play out. You can't control every situation. You can't control this man at every turn. So you just got to let him live. And if he goes out and he shows out, then you react then. But keeping him from doing something that he's going to do anyway is the wrong way to approach it.
Okay, Cassius with the dogs. And the thing about his ex liking his posts is that are you kind of wondering if she knows his plans? Or something like that?
Maybe he been stunting on the ground, be like, yeah, this weekend I'm about to go to blah, blah, blah. I'm about to go do it. I mean, if y'all see me in the city type of
I know, but is the likes as of late, or has it been consistent likes? And how do you know that she is liking? I guess it's obvious. I guess if you go through all the likes, you can see who's liked it.
Right.
But
doesn't matter though.
She can like all she wants. She can't have. So it's fine. Like his shit all you want.
There you go.
I think that's the thing. Is she says, I noticed she's been liking all his shit on Instagram too. Just by that line, and I'm just assuming here, it sounds like it's recent. It's like, oh, she knows he's pulling up. Like, I can't wait to see you.
How would she know he's pulling up? Like you said, unless he's on there I'm about to go to New York I'm about to go to the same city that my ex is in.
Even if he is though, you can't control the ex, right? And exactly what she's doing. If she wants to like everything, even if she does come to the venue, even if she does try to talk to dude, it's up to dude to be like, nah, I'm straight. Or you put one of the homies on her or something like that just to keep her at bay. And you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And you have a plan.
It's all about trusting your dude. And I can see there's a little bit of uncomfortableness. And like you said, if you bring it up and say, okay, I know you're going. I just want you to know that I'm really uncomfortable and
but I trust you.
Whew. Do those two things go on the same?
They do.
Yeah, they do. You can say those.
The ex is making me uncomfortable.
At the same time.
I've been seeing her liking all your stuff. I don't like it and all that kind of stuff. That's fine. Again, I don't think it's going to stop him from going, but
she can't stop him from
he need to give him some calm words or whatever, and make sure that he doesn't do anything, or make sure he doesn't get caught doing anything, so he don't have to come back home and
what do you mean make sure he doesn't get caught?
I mean, if you do go out there and you happen to have an interaction with this
girl,
why
would you even say that?
Well,
why would you even speak that?
Because it's true. I mean, everybody's not right. If you are going to go somewhere and you plan on meeting up with somebody, don't get caught doing it. But what I'm saying is make sure you cover your bases.
Your bases?
Yeah. If you don't want to talk to her, if you don't want her lying and taking pictures and doing a bunch of screenshots and a bunch of other stuff that can get you, that can incriminate you, just make sure you stay far away from her.
Okay.
Easy word.
Is that what you do?
That's what I've done.
Keep your hoes in check.
Yeah. And you make sure you clean.
Or we go back to plan A. Have somebody put her behind bars for a little bit, couple days. I don't know.
Like the old Unc said on Instagram, don't ever deal with a woman that doesn't respect your wife.
That's fair.
So here's
you gotta let that sink in. Don't ever deal with a woman that don't respect your wife.
Right.
As in your second girlfriend. So if she can't respect
no. That's not what we're talking about.
So you got to be quick.
I just thought it was like on a friend thing. You know, we talk about friend zone, no friend zone, but don't respect. That's like a Married to Medicine episode where the guy had the best friend. Okay. Anyways, that was a woman and his wife was not happy with it. Okay. So she did not respect their marriage.
Right.
Yeah. So do you guys think too, though, with this woman noticing these likes and, you know, the dude might be the chick, she might be DMing this dude. They might be in each other's DMs like, oh, hey, how you been? Oh, you know, me and some of the boys, we're going to be in your town next week. You got a couple spots that you recommend that we can go to? Oh, yeah. Me and my girls, we usually like da-da-da-da-da. And then before you know it, oh,
I would be there.
Oh my God, I didn't know you're going to be here tonight.
I would be there.
And now you're both in the same place at the same time.
Right.
I'd round up my girls, put your fucking freakum dresses on, and let's go out there and act surprised. And then let's twerk all over the place and be right next to him and his friends. And what can his girl do about it? Because she can't do a fucking thing about it. And I'm with my girls, and it was coincidental, and we just so happened to run into him, and I just so happened to have a tight dress on. I just so happened to look the best I've ever looked.
You run the risk of, no. Again, this is like, I rock with you, but that's terrible advice. Again, for this young lady, you go out there, you run the risk of coming off as looking as the psycho,
the homewrecker
chick. Yeah. No, not the homewrecker, because you're saying you're going out there as his current girl to kind of defend the situation.
No, I'm going out as the ex.
Oh, so you're saying if
that was a whole monologue.
Okay.
About being the ex-girlfriend, and I just so happened to be in the same place as him because he's been DMing and saying place, and then I show up with my girls.
And that's fair.
Right?
Mm-hmm. That's a move. But again,
like asking how your girlfriend is.
Again, dude just needs to make sure he protects himself. Always keep a layer there. Keep the homie with you. And like it's just
keep a condom with
everything
you.
Everything is group setting, right? Everything is group setting. There's never a time that she would be able to say that, oh, okay, I was spending time with Jim. It was just me and Jim. And I think we're trying to rekindle our flame, and that can never get back to the girl. And they could, and as you do, you make sure that you just cover your bases. That's all.
Right.
Yeah, and that's it.
Are you guys promoting cheating?
No. They're not married, so you're single till you're married. Is what I once heard.
You niggas ain't shit tonight.
That's so old school. That's old school.
I said I heard that. I didn't say that.
In a relationship. You know what? I just started watching Summer House Martha's Vineyard. Actually, it's pretty funny. I'm laughing out loud. But that's what one of the girls said. I cannot respect your relationship until you're married. And it's like, and she was married herself, but she was talking about her friend,
right?
Like her friend's new dude. She was like, I don't respect it until you're married.
That's not true.
And I think that's the wrong way to go about things.
In theory and legally, it's true, but we're talking about people trying to work towards something. You have to have a sense of togetherness if you're working together. But if someone wants to throw that back at you, that's a fact that usually is hard to defend against. If I'm like in trouble and I'll be like, okay, I'm not married. No, I'm not. I'm single. But
you're not single when you're in a 4-year relationship.
If I'm filling out
single, married,
application,
divorced,
or I'm at the
widowed,
doctor,
right?
Or I'm trying to get a scholarship or do something, I'm single. I'm not married. Sorry.
Well, in a relationship should be one of those options. I'm sorry.
It's not.
Okay, so then you're saying, or wait a minute. Okay. Are you taking your own, what you did?
No.
Okay.
Oh, this is hypothetical stuff.
But I'm just saying, if you're in a relationship, you're not single. If you're exclusively fucking somebody.
Why does it have to be fucking?
If you're in a relationship, right?
Right.
It should be exclusive, correct? Maybe not unless you're into all that.
It just depends on what the communication is. Some people don't put that pressure on the other person until they become...
Well, obviously they're in a relationship because she's uncomfortable.
Right. I wonder where his head is at, though. Like I said, this is a one-sided email, so we haven't got what the other side... He
probably doesn't even remember that she lives in that area.
Maybe he thinks he's single. And maybe it's okay.
Who's spearheading this? What is this? Is this a bachelor? What is this party?
I don't think it matters. It's just the ex is there.
Guy trip, I think.
She's available, obviously, because the current, we won't call her the current, what should we call her? Is she partner? Because
oh my God, you act like you were not ever in this position.
I know, but it's new now. It's different. It's 24 now.
It's my girlfriend.
All right. Okay, so his girlfriend, she's watching the social media. She's checking his DMs and all this other, not checking his DMs, but she's a little too much already by being so involved in his social. I wonder if he's checking her stuff like that.
He might be.
And I wonder if she have already prefaced the whole thing by saying, okay, everything is cool. That there's no reason for her to.
But there obviously is.
Feel a certain way about it. And maybe it's the girl. I mean, maybe the girl is that one. Maybe she's the Beyonce of the crew, right? And she's a little intimidated, maybe. I don't know. There's several things that
Wait a
could be
minute,
going
who's
on.
the Beyonce of the crew?
The ex-girl.
But
that's in the city.
How would the current girl know that she's the Beyonce of the crew?
She just knows. She says she knows
she's a girl, and you guys snoop on your dude's exes and be like, "Yeah, she was weak. I don't know why he was even fucking with that bitch."
Yeah,
y'all do that shit.
I could see that.
And here's the thing too:
is to act like you ain't know. How does she know she's the Beyonce?
But just because you're snooping on her doesn't mean you know that she's the Beyonce. It's like that's weird to say.
That's a good point too. The other thing is like, I just hope because like, you know, if she's liking stuff or whatever all of a sudden, and you know, there's might have been a couple just nice little sweet little flirty DMs going back and forth. He might get out of town. He and his boys are out. He get a little intoxicated, maybe smoke him a little weed, and then he has a weak moment.
Can't do it.
And then all of a sudden, here's the text message, WYD. You know, nothing good happens after 11 o'clock. So
damn,
it's midnight.
Is that early now?
What are you doing?
It's 11?
I know.
Thought it was 9 o'clock. Actually,
good happens
after 9
Shit.
That's funny. Okay.
But I looked up something that's interesting. Do you know something that people Google all the time? This was the top search on Google. Does cheating on vacation count?
That's not
like people.
True, Kel.
People really ask that.
People
question.
aren't that fucking dumb, Kel.
People are crazy,
Jessica.
That's why I said it's 24. People are sick.
Just cheating on vacation. Like I don't get it. Like
I don't either.
So,
but we don't make the rules.
Because you're in an area code. You're across different borders. It doesn't count. Or there's people that are like, well, I'm out of the country, so it doesn't count.
Okay, well, I see that. But not on vacation.
What makes that different from being in another state?
I don't know, because you're literally out of the country and you're probably what?
That makes it different?
It makes it maybe a little easier for you to get away with it because you're literally out of the country and you're not going into the same fucking city as your ex.
No, but we're saying, does it count as cheating? Not that it makes it easier to get away with, but does it still count as cheating if it's out of the country?
Well, it counts as cheating, but maybe not as much. I'm just kidding. Cheating is cheating.
Interesting.
No. Oh, God. Here goes Marcus. He's like, let's not let this bitch out the country.
Notes. No. I mean, if something's going to happen, it's going to happen, right? Just shit. I don't want to be in this young lady's shoes, okay? Jess wants to go out of the country, and I'm uncomfortable.
Be able to go anymore.
No, Jess, you can't go. I don't want you doing that because I'm nervous she's going to cheat on me. If you're going to do it, you're going to do it. So what is me holding you back? If you got that in your soul, if you got that in your DNA, if that's your pedigree, and you're going to do it anyway.
Okay, let's not forget. I know we've shared the story about when you were telling me what you were going to do with your boys, and I was uncomfortable with it. And I even told you that I was uncomfortable with it. And you literally were like, I don't give a fuck.
What were you about to do?
Well, then what did I do?
Right.
I said, well, you know what? I'm going to get my friends. We are going to take ourselves down to Vegas, wherever we can act pure fools. And that's what we're going to do. And you're going to stay here with the kids and you're going to live with it. That was the last time he went. He told me that he was going to go on a guy's trip.
Like that. I still went on many guys' trips after that.
But not immediate, not within the 4 or 5 years.
This is the difference. And
he was like, well, I don't like that. So I guess I won't do it.
We've talked about the maliciousness of the female that's upset, right?
What you were doing was, why are you going on this?
When you have a malicious bone, okay, I'm going to go with my girls and we going to do this out of just spite, right? It wasn't, I'm going to go to have a good time. I'm going to hang out with the boys and do all this shit. I'm going to go to get back at you. I'm going to go to throw this in your face, right? So in order for me to save the relationship, right?
Are you serious?
I just said,
save
okay.
Our relationship.
I understand,
No, there
Jessica.
was deep fear in his eyes when I said that.
But that's what I'm saying. It's the maliciousness of it.
It wasn't malicious. No, it was a fact.
I never came out.
It was a fact.
Okay,
I was going to do exactly what you were going to do. But I was going to be better at it.
I didn't say that, though. I've never said I'm going on a trip and going to go and do
I knew what the
X, Y, and
I
Z.
know the deal, though.
You think you know the deal.
No, I knew it.
You think you know the deal.
I knew the deal.
She assumed, Jessica, you assumed, and then you were going to go down there with an agenda.
Jess is a hater. She was,
yes.
And I pushed her.
Yes.
I pushed her to a certain limit, but.
Okay. Oh, keep that in mind.
Yeah.
Right. So you're not about to sit here and tell me this is what you're doing. And I tell you I'm uncomfortable and you're like, oh, fucking well. And I'm like, okay, how do I prove my point? How do I stop this? How do I not let him walk all over me when I tell him I am uncomfortable?
So was it about
I'm going to do the same fucking thing.
Was it about the trip or was it about?
It encompassed everything. Anything you can think of, it was about that.
Okay.
So, yes.
It was a different time, though. I had a lot
It was a different time. I was a different person. I don't give a fuck what you do now.
Right.
But then I was like, oh.
But that's what I'm saying, though. To be in that position, and if I'm going to go and do it anyway, why? So if I would have went, right, in that situation, if I said, okay, shit, I don't give a shit if you go and you do whatever you want to do, then we just have to let the chips kind of fall where they may, right?
They would have fallen.
Right.
Look at you. Look at your face.
I know,
he's mad. He's upset. He's upset.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
This thing is a malicious thing.
He's upset.
It's a malicious thing.
I can tell in his face immediately that he's upset.
I think it's weird.
That's how much I know him. I know he's upset.
I know, but
over something that happened 48 years ago. Didn't we just celebrate our 16th year anniversary?
She knows what she knows, though. Like,
oh my God. All right.
So you think
hold my hand. Just hold my hand. Let's breathe through this.
And you think that every win you get is a win that you get on your own accord, right? Is that what you think? Yes or no?
No.
You're lying. You do.
No, I'm not. No,
but it's not.
Well, then how do I win if it's not on my...
If I let you win. If I let you
win. Okay. All right, now let me get my mad face on.
You're not mad. I'm not mad either, though.
No, I can tell you. Yeah. I can look at you. I can see your mannerism.
You say this all the time, and not
I can tell. It's like it just hits the spot. I don't know. It's strange. Okay.
Here's a statistic here, a stat that says 4 in 10 people have cheated on their partner while on vacation, and then this is interesting.
That's not accurate.
67% of affairs happen during summer holidays. So when people are usually on summer trips, that's when the majority of the cheating, it sounds like, goes down, which is interesting.
That's why we don't go on girls and guys trips.
That's why people do it all the time, though.
And that's why people do it all the time in the same
stats are so high, right?
That's crazy. Are we serious here? Well, we've been, okay.
Let's not be naive now, especially nowadays. Facts. We are in the time of everything. It's not just the dudes either now. And it's never been just the dudes. The ladies just don't get caught as often. We've already talked about that on plenty of shows, but it's a thing, right? And you get out with your girls, you get out with your boys, and shit. Everybody thinks they tight, and you overdo it, right? And in most situations, men get caught and the women don't.
Do you think it's fucked up for her when he comes back from his trip and she's like, I think we should go get tested?
I mean, that's kind of the beginning of the end if you do that. It's like all trust is lost at that point. I would be so offended. I would absolutely not do it.
I would do it.
She's like,
and if something were to happen, I'd be like,
I would do it just to be able to throw it back in their face.
I wouldn't. Yeah. I'd be like, I'm not doing that. You better trust me.
Yeah, Marcus, you wouldn't let that go, huh? You'd be like, see, you thinking I'm out here?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yes, he would love
my back
nothing more.
Every time you say something, I bring it out.
Right.
What'd you say?
You keep it. You keep it folded in your wallet
every time. Yeah.
Right. Bam. Yeah. Just like that.
I would do it.
Oh shit.
Go in there with a straight face.
Mm-hmm. Or maybe you didn't catch anything that time.
Oh
that
shit.
Too.
God damn it, Jessica.
Right.
Oh, it's too early for it to mature.
Fuck. This isn't COVID, or is it? I don't know.
Oh man, I don't know. Yeah.
But yeah,
we're going off the rails, guys.
I know. Sorry.
So to wrap this up, like, what advice should we, you guys give this woman? Should she just chill out? Don't be so paranoid. Try to have another candid conversation, even though he said the first time, "Hey, you're overthinking." Like, what does she do or ask of him so she can have some type of peace and comfort?
She said her piece, so she just needs to just not be too over the top with it, right? And if they're in a good relationship, like she says, the dude will respond accordingly, right? I'm going to call and check in every blue moon, not because I want to. I'm busy with the boys, but because I want to make my girl feel secure, right?
Right.
And just a little thing like that. It don't really take much. And he should be able to go out there and have a good time, man, and come back and everything be cool. But you do got to put in a little bit of effort. I know we've been being silly, of course, throughout the show, but if you want your girl to be comfortable, if you I guess, was living that life before or whatever. It's your job to make her feel comfortable.
We didn't even say he was living some type of life. I know, he just has an ex.
But I'm saying, obviously, there's some type of something there, I think.
Right.
Yeah. Or maybe she's making it up to make her be like, okay, maybe I'm a little bit uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah. Either the girl is on point or she knows the dude.
The girl is on point.
It can be a little slick. So that's my piece.
Oh, sorry. I get it. She already mentioned she was uncomfortable to him, right? Or did she not?
She did.
Okay, so she's done that. Like Marcus said, he has a choice. I don't know if it's most guys' first response to make their woman feel more secure before they leave, but it would be a very considerate response. And, give him a kiss, tell him to have fun, send him on his way. You get with your friends. You guys go have dinner. You guys go to the spa. You guys do something to help keep you busy and keep your mind off it. When he calls, it's great. If he doesn't necessarily mean he's with the ex. Just try to keep yourself grounded at the same time and don't ruminate over something that hasn't even happened or that probably won't happen.
Ruminate. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like
that one. Yeah. I ain't never heard that before.
Yes, you have.
Me either.
Shout out to all the people with major anxiety. Ruminate your thoughts. They never stop. Okay.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think that's a good way to end it, y'all. She keep herself busy. Don't freak out.
Yeah.
He needs to do his part, check in. Take it a step even further when he does call, hit her with the FaceTime. FaceTime her.
That too.
FaceTime her, let her know where you're staying, the address of where you're at, all that kind of shit. Shit that if you feel like you don't need to hide anything.
Right.
If you ain't got shit to hide, just let her know your itinerary.
That's what I'm saying.
Let her know what the deal is.
Cover your bases.
Yeah. And if you really want to take it a step further, you send him on his way the good way, and you can send some pictures and just keep yourself relevant. Boop.
That's fair. That's
I'm here.
Real quick.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yo, Jess, real shit. I've had homeboys that have gone on trips and they're like, yo, my wife or their girl drained their ball sack before they left. And they'd be like, yo, I ain't got nothing left in me, even if I wanted to go and do some shit. Because my wife made sure she tapped me out. She tapped me out. These 3 days, I'm gonna be gone. So I've definitely definitely heard of that. A wife like, oh, trust me, by the time I'm done with him, he ain't gonna be, nothing's getting up. Pause. So yeah.
Damn, Kel, nothing's getting up.
Nothing's getting up.
What you said pause, but what do we say now? Just kidding.
Yeah, no.
Diddy. All right.
No diggity.
Woo. No diggly. No diddly. Diddly. All right. Truly Unruly, y'all. Marcus and Jessica Trufant. My name is Kel. Of course, you can follow us on all things social at Truly Unruly Podcast. Follow these guys, of course, on social media, Marcus_Trufant, Jessica_Trufant. You can watch us on YouTube and listen to us on your favorite podcasting platform. Remember to like and subscribe and leave a review. That helps us out a lot. And catch us every Sunday on Converge. And if you want us to answer your relationship questions or any questions you just have about life, we are more than happy to help you out, especially these two. They have a lot of life experience.
Yeah.
No, I'm not calling them old.
I know, goddamn.
We are.
Email them at trulyunrulypodcast@gmail.com. Word. All right. Till next time, y'all. Peace and much love.